In this video we'll cover the product filtering system here, which allows you to kind of narrow down your products based on some of the attributes and options that are assigned to those products. So once you have already made your products and your attributes and options, they don't simply show up here instantly. And there's a reason. Maybe you don't want them to show up there. So to make them, after you have maybe added a few new options or attributes, then you would go to your administration window, and under the extensions modules, this feature is part of the super category menu advanced module. So at the very bottom here, super category menu advanced. Click edit, and these are all of the categories of your products. So for example, under check glass beads, you will see check glass beads, which is same thing here. This is it. But it also shows you all of the subcategories of check glass beads. So for example, let's just say that check glass beads, if you click on that, here are all of the attributes or options that are assigned to products within check glass beads. So we've got all of these as being assigned to products. If you didn't want the person to have the ability to like filter down by like upgrades, for instance, they don't really need to be able to filter down based on what kind of upgrades that product might have, like hood or zipper or whatever. So we would just leave that where it is as being not selected. But if you wanted them to be able to select by maybe the inner and outer finish, you'd have those selected. And a lot of this other stuff you don't really actually need to worry about right now. We can make changes later and improve the way it looks, but you just don't need to worry about this. So if you were to click save, now all of these options would show up under check glass beads. And just as an example, we'll do that. So we've got a total of 7. And now if we were to click check glass beads, you have a total of 7, or including the categories of check glass beads. This will show you any of the categories or the subcategories of check glass beads that actually have products. You can see that we actually have 5 subcategories of check glass beads, but only, if you look at this, really only 3 of them actually have products. So this is a pretty smart system. It looks at what you really actually have. So back to this. If we want, just to make life easy, all of these options to be available for all of these subcategories, instead of clicking each subcategory and doing the same, see, inner and outer, because I just added those, they have not been enabled. If I just wanted to make them all the same, in a lot of cases that's what you want to do, you can just click on the main category that we just added those options to. So now we have all the options, and you can just click save in all subcategories, and now it just says you've modified it and everything worked. Now if we were to click on, say, bugles, you'll see that those options are now available. So that's basically how you manage the display of the filtering system. And maybe in the future, with some custom programming and upgrades, we'll have kind of a cooler look for this, maybe with some pictures for, like, say, the bead color, because currently you just have the name, and it's strictly just how the software comes. We'll have to do some additional programming to make that cooler, but it really does work, and it allows people to kind of filter down their products nicely. If we were to click on, say, pink, red, and brown, this shows this product, which we have assigned that either option or attribute to, and you can remove these filters by clicking the X button. It's pretty easy to use. So and it also shows, we can take this away, but it also shows all the categories of products that fit within this filter. So if we were to pick pink, red, and brown again, this product is a member of seed beads, and so it'll show that. And if you had any other products in any other categories, those would show up as well. And maybe you don't want that to show up, maybe you just want the products, so we can go over that later. And you're going to need to make sure to do this for each of your root level categories. So all of these categories here, you will need to select the options and attributes that you would like to show. And once again, this one is blank simply because we don't have any products under animal clause, and we don't have any options or attributes under animal clause. So once you populate your products, these will start showing up. That pretty much covers the product filtering system.